Hey!
Hey lovers, likers and haters, it's Dee and Steve here from Boss. How are we today?
Good.
Good?
Really good.
Good.
Puppy, went to the vet.
How about you let them know about the vet 2 seconds? I'm just going to see if I can share this on our page at the same time. Or
So,
people
we had to take the dog to the vet and he got very, very excited and decided to pee everywhere and it felt bad actually because it was a bit of a mess. And then didn't want to sit still, then some needles and then up the nose and Anyway, it was fun. It was entertaining.
I can't share it. That's fine.
Share it.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. So today we're going to be talking a little bit on how to avoid no-shows. We could talk for hours and hours and hours on this, just like with any subject when it comes to business. So if you do have any questions that you thought of, just pop them in the comments. Pretty sure we can see comments. I will check on my phone as well. Just let us know if you can hear us properly and if you can see us okay. Just send us a comment. I'm going to just check quickly on my phone just to see if that brings
Just had to do some changes with the cameras and
So
hopefully it's still working.
I'll keep it up on my phone as well just to see if we get any comments. I'll make sure the volume is down. Okay, so if you do have any questions, comments, queries about this subject as we're talking, or if you have anything else while we're talking, just let us know in the comments. So I think probably the easiest or the best way to start is why. Why, and we're going to do a bit of this, we're going to do the who, what, where, when, and why.
Yep.
So why do you think it's important, or how, I'll put the how actually, how.
Why? Why is it important?
Well, we've got to say how you should avoid no-shows.
Well, there's lots of reasons how to avoid them, but I think the most important is why you need to avoid them.
Yeah, that's true.
Why is pretty much, well, not pretty much. At the end of the day, you still need, hey Debbie, you still need to pay your bills at the end of the day, regardless of whether people show up or not. If they don't show up, it makes it harder to pay those bills. Your electricity is still running. You don't turn the shop off and shut the doors if someone doesn't show up for an hour-long appointment. So everything, like the world still revolves, even though that client has not shown up. So that's why, in my opinion, why you need to avoid those no-shows.
So even if you are a home salon, I think this is really important. Like we always say, start how you need to go on. Even if you're a home salon, we really feel that implementing a policy for no-shows, cancellations, things like that is really important. Start how you need to go on, make sure that people are taking you professionally, taking you seriously. And the biggest way and the best way to avoid your no-shows is by taking a booking fee. Steve, why do we call it a booking fee and not a deposit?
Because a booking fee is, people can argue and solicitors can get involved when you say a deposit, because technically a deposit is refundable. However, a booking fee is the process of taking the booking and processing the payment, which is not a refundable payment, so to speak. How you want to implement that is completely up to you. I would suggest to call it a booking fee and have your terms and conditions written out very, 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 very well and in plain English, but you will still have to repeat yourself 24 times every day.
So the main thing, call it a booking fee. If you have written anywhere on your website, on your forms that people sign, in your salon, you've got it written up that you do require deposits, take it down immediately and put down booking fee. Booking fees are non-refundable. Deposits, like Steve said, people will argue, people will go to solicitors and say it was only a deposit, I did not have my appointment, therefore I get my deposit back.
Like we were talking about with insurance the other day. It's like insurance, there's always loopholes.
Yeah.
People love finding loopholes, and I can guarantee you now they will find it.
Yeah, definitely. So, so the main thing we're going to talk about today in avoiding your no-shows is booking fees. Before you even, or actually booking fees is one of the first things you take. So let's probably go through that and then we'll go through reminders and stuff after that. Cool.
Okay.
So who you want to take your booking fees from? Everybody. I
can argue that one.
Yeah.
And I probably will argue that one.
Yeah.
So we've actually implemented that any appointment less than 15 minutes, we're not going to take a booking fee. Purely because it's 15 minutes. That's more in that time frame, the girls can clean the salon, they can clean their rooms, it's only 15 minutes. It's still 15 minutes. If you had 5 of them a day, obviously that's an hour and 15. I get that, but on a 15-minute appointment, they're your small ones, they're your quick ones. They're the ones that walk in. They're the ones that people go, oh, can you fit me in for a quick, brow tidy or a lash tint or a quick spray tan? And it's really easy just to drop them in, throw them in. Anything over 15 minutes for us is a booking fee. We will not do the appointment. We will not book the appointment unless the booking fee has been paid.
So this is something that we both get really in depth into in our upcoming course that we've got coming out. And it's a whole module that we've got where we discuss the scripts and the terms and conditions and how to overcome objections and all that type of stuff. So we're only really touching on it today because, like I said, we could literally talk about this for hours.
I reckon we could talk about this for days on end. Really, it is one of those subjects that people have opinions on and not everyone agrees, and the proof's in our opinion, the proof's in the pudding. It works. It has worked for us for the last 18 months, if not longer.
Probably more than that, almost 3 years,
Almost, oh, Jesus. Where have I been today?
So we are one of the, probably the only salons in Darwin that take a booking fee for every appointment over 15 minutes. We stress that, and we are trying to tell other salons around Darwin as well to start taking those booking fees, because the more that everyone does it, the more it becomes the norm. Everyone now knows that when they make an appointment with us, we do take a booking fee at the time of booking. So just make it your norm and people will follow.
Yeah.
So, so that's the who. So the who is everyone.
Everyone. But obviously you can change that though.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do like us, you can do any appointment over 15 minutes or any appointment over $50. That's completely up to you. But for us, and what we found works is any appointment over 15 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
And let me just, okay, so the what. We'll go down to the what then, because I was about to get into that. What do you want to charge as your booking fee? For everyone, this is going to be different, and it's really going to come down to your overheads and your profit and loss and what you need to cover in that fee. Yep. If you're at home on your own or renting a room by yourself, you still need to charge enough to cover your wage. Please tell me that everybody out there is taking a wage. It's very important. So enough to cover your wage, which is at least the base rate of a beauty therapist or a lash artist. So let's, for example, just call that $25 an hour, just to make it a nice, easy figure. And that's kind of sort of what we based ours off. We charge a $50 booking fee.
Yes.
For all appointments over 15 minutes.
Yep.
So that is to cover our therapist costs. The last thing I wanted to be doing when I was working just me and one other therapist, this is when I decided to introduce this fee, was that someone doesn't show up to their appointment and I am now paying that therapist out of my pocket her wage. I didn't think that was fair.
No. And when we first sort of were talking about it, we weren't in. Were we in the full salon? We weren't in the big salon.
We were in Larrakia.
It wasn't like we could send them out to clean stuff and restock shelves and stuff because we were renting a room at the time. So for us, it literally was coming out of our pocket because there was nothing else we could have that therapist doing at that time.
So that's right. So enough to cover your expenses. You might make that just $25, but think about it. If a client's booked in for a set of lashes and it's two hours, 2.5 hours set of volume lashes, maybe doing 3-4 hours, and you only charge $25 booking fee, you're really not covering much. So really tailor it to your salon and to your profit and loss and your profits and your overheads. We've got services where we do lash lifts. And our lash lifts are $92. So we only charge 50% of that appointment because it's only a 45-minute appointment. I don't want to charge someone $50 if they, are running late. So I think it's
$46.
Yeah, and then we've got our brow waxes as well. So we do a designer brow, which is a half an hour appointment, and that's $67, and we only charge the client 50% of that. So it's $33.50. So it still covers our time and our electricity and our rent and all that type of stuff if they don't rock up for that half an hour appointment.
Yeah.
So then we've got the when. lots of people, and I see this all throughout the forums, when they say, oh, my client didn't turn up, and I've told her now that she has to send through $50 because that's our policy.
After the fact doesn't work.
It's not going to happen.
I'm sorry, and I'm not a big believer in charging someone after the fact. We always take it at least 48 hours before their appointment. We take it
at the time of booking, within 24 hours.
Yeah, but we give them chances up until 48 hours before this appointment. That's a great question, Debbie, and we will actually cover that very shortly. We need the booking fee before we make the appointment, up until 48 hours beforehand. After that,
we are really strict with it as well.
Yep.
If we say like I said in our course, we have all our safe replies and everything that we send out people and how we overcome those objections. But we let them know they have 24 hours, or actually it's 12 hours to secure the appointment with their booking fee, or we will cancel the appointment. Yes, we do message them back and go, hey, hon, last chance to pay your booking fee, first chance to pay your booking fee, and don't forget we're about to cancel your appointment if you don't secure it with that booking fee.
We give them chances.
We do give them a lot of chances. So the thing with that is you need to be open and you need to be honest with them, and you need to take it before the appointment,
Yep.
which is the main thing. So Debbie's asked us, do we lose clients or do they book again?
Funnily enough, so
We do lose clients.
we did.
We do. People that are like, oh, I don't feel comfortable paying before my appointment. You'll normally find out they're the people that are going to flake and that aren't going to rock up anyway.
Yep.
Anyone that is serious about their appointment, like me, if I'm booking in a hairdressing appointment or a makeup appointment, I'm going down to Sydney now for the Australian Beauty Industry Awards. I have to pay a booking fee with her to make sure and secure that spot. And that's fine with me because I am serious that I want and I need that appointment. And it also holds the business accountable that they're going to be there for you on that appointment.
Yeah, it does. It secures the business as well. Just a really quick one. If anyone's been following us for more than 5 minutes, you would have seen one of Dee's videos where a client actually really got cranky, let's call it, about us taking her booking fee. And the comments and the comments and the things that our clients were saying was just heartwarming and heartfelt from every single one of them. And then we reviewed all the comments that they'd sent through, and we found out that every single one of them were clients that we'd actually taken a booking fee from. So the ones that we've taken our booking fee from are their diehard clients. They understand that your business needs to take a booking fee because at the end of the day, you don't work for free. And yeah, the outpouring of tributes and
support and everything that we got was because this lady had left it was a non-recommendation. This was when recommendations started coming in, not reviews.
Yep.
And she left a do not recommend. And like Steve said, the barrage of support that we got from like heaps and heaps of clients saying, they have to, still put food on their table and, they've got staff to pay and things to pay and, you should have just rocked up for the appointment or let them know. We've had times, where we couldn't rock up to our appointment and it was an emergency and they were really lenient with us. So we are lenient. We're not horrible people.
Yeah, God, no.
But
I'm a big soft.
But there's a whole heap of ways to get around objections like that. And once you know how to get around them, it's very easy. Yeah. So, and the clients that you do lose, they can go book in somewhere else and flake on them. You don't want them to flake on you. So really important before the appointment all the time. There is no point trying to get, milk out of a stone or whatever there's some
blood out of a stone.
Blood out of a stone after the fact.
Yep.
You've got to get it before.
Yep.
So
and we don't keep any of our clients' not contact details, credit card details or PayPal details. We don't have them. We don't support keeping them. Personally, I don't like the idea of having someone's credit card details on file, regardless of whether I only see 4 numbers or not.
Yeah.
So that's why we're always really big on beforehand.
And that comes to the where now. So the where is have multiple ways for people to pay you.
Yep. I just want to. Debbie's just dropped a message as well. That's the clientele that you want to. Yeah, 100%. We have worked for the clientele that want to support us and support the decisions that we make because we're 100% hands down. We support them the whole way. And it was actually a really smart question.
It was a smart question.
There's no such thing as a silly question,
That's
honestly.
Right.
But the truthful answer is yes, we did. We did lose clients. Probably have seen, I can probably recall maybe 10 maximum that have given me grief about it.
In 3 years, which is pretty good.
So yes, we may have lost clients, but the clients that we've retained, the clients that we have helped, the clients that keep coming back to us are all clients that are willing to pay that booking fee, and they've well and truly outspent anyone that has objected to it.
So I guess even probably before we get onto the where, the when as well for us. So we had like a really easy time rolling this out. So we rolled it out, and the easiest way for you to do this is around the holiday season.
Yep.
So your Christmas, your Easter, something like that, something where you're very, very busy,
races, any big events that are in the area.
And think about it as you're doing a service for your client, because at those times you've probably got a waiting list, like 10, 15, 20 people long that really, really want to get in to see you. And then you have someone that flakes on their 2-hour appointment. It's too hard to get someone else in for a set of lashes. And that poor lady's now walking around, over Christmas holidays, lashless.
Yep.
So we did it for that reason as well, because we had so many people going, please, please, please get me in, please, I really want my lashes done, or I want my brows done, they look horrible, please, I want to be in. And we're like, so sorry, we're completely booked out at the moment. And then we have 2 people, one after another, not show up for their appointments. And I'm like, these poor people that wanted these appointments.
And for us, I think the big turning point was Christmas week.
Yep.
I think I had a wait list of about 15 to 20 people every single day wanting an appointment for that Christmas week. And
one year we did it where we didn't take deposits.
Yep.
And we got so mad and so upset at the amount of people that flaked on their appointments or cancelled the night before. It was their morning appointment. We didn't see it in time.
Yep. That
the next year we went, you know what? Next year, the whole week of Christmas, everyone needs to pay a deposit.
Yep.
And that's how we
booking
fee. And that's how we started introducing it. And it was a really easy way to, because everyone was like, oh yeah, it's around Christmas, yeah, I totally understand, you're so booked out, and then you just slowly creep it in a little bit more by a little bit more. Maybe it's your 3-hour appointments or your 2-hour appointments that, if someone books in for a set of lashes and a set of brows and a spray tan, it's all of a sudden it's a 4-hour appointment. Oh, because it's such a long appointment, we will require a booking fee for that one. And you slowly begin to creep it in. So that's definitely the way to do it. And then we were talking about the where, is make it as simple as possible for your clients to pay.
Yeah, 100%. So we've got multiple different ways that people can pay their booking fees. They can call up in Salon. Usually they'll get me or Caitlin, and we take the booking fees over the phone, process it through the FPOS. That's easy as. They can go to our website, they can press on our PayPal link where it says pay your booking fee.
We can send them an invoice, they can pay their link via that. They can come into the salon and pay.
Yeah.
For the love of God, though, do not accept direct deposits.
No, it takes
too
5
long.
business days or something for it to clear. By that stage, they may have already been in and out.
Yeah.
You're going to luck out, and then they can cancel they can also cancel it as well.
Yeah.
So just be careful of that one. We don't accept
direct deposits. It just takes too long. It's really annoying. So there's PayPal's really easy. It's free to set up online.
Yeah.
You were using Square
for a while.
I use
Square for on one of our other businesses, and that's easy. It's a virtual terminal, so you can literally have it up on the computer and punch in their numbers as you're on the phone to them.
Yeah.
PayPal has, I'm pretty sure PayPal has something very, very, very similar as well. You can have the old school FPOS machines. There's so much stuff out there.
There's no excuse not to be taking them. This is your livelihood. This is your bread and butter. This is literally your bread and butter. This is, what you're feeding your family with. It's not fair that people think they can just flake because it's a lash appointment.
And the other thing as well, look at your booking systems. Our booking system, if someone books in online through our website, it automatically does it. So they pay their booking fee as they go through processing the actual booking itself. So have a look. Your booking system may do the same thing as well. We use Timely. I absolutely love it. Just upgraded the plan the other day to some fame day with huge thing that's apparently the bee's knees. So by all means, have a look into it. I'm pretty sure Schedule does. There's heaps of them.
Really look into booking systems. I know some people just put it, in their Google Calendar, and some people just put it in there. I think Facebook's even got like a weird calendar and stuff like that.
Well,
or your phone calendar. It's really not professional. Get yourself a booking fee. There's a booking system. There's lots of different ones. There's free ones. There's very cheap ones. There's very expensive ones.
Yep.
And try to get one that takes booking fees. Very, very important. And another one is that it sends out reminders.
Yes. So that's another way to bring your to make sure that people keep coming through the door. Or not keep coming through the doors, but people actually show up. Send reminders.
Yeah.
We made sure that when we picked a booking system, we were sending reminders. We had the ability to send reminders, both email, both SMSs, and that really did make a huge difference.
And it gives you leverage then when your clients, when you take their booking fee, because you've sent them a reminder. We send reminders 48 hours before, and then if they still haven't replied, we send another one 24 hours before. If they still haven't replied at the end of that sort of 24-hour mark, we give them a phone call. If we still don't get anything back, we still try and contact them on Facebook if we've got them on Facebook. And then after all that, we will, if they still haven't replied, we will just cancel their appointment so they don't lose their booking fee. But if they confirm all of those and then they don't show up, then we take their booking fee.
Yep.
So there's all these things that you can put into place where people's objections for you taking them or wanting to take a booking fee from them is very minimal.
Yep.
So
Renee's asked a question. By the way, hi Renee. So that she fears that I'll lose clients charging a cancellation fee. Any tips for customers that get irate? Are they the customers that you want? If they're going to get irate about a booking fee that is 100% still kept with them no matter what, a booking fee that makes sure that you're going to be available as much as what they're going to be available, a booking fee that they can use on the day, which drops their the price of their treatment from let's say $150 down to $100 because they've already prepaid it.
So that booking fee is theirs.
It's theirs, yeah.
It's not like you take it and it's on top of your lash fee or something like that. It comes off their appointment on the day. If they rebook, then we just keep rolling that over.
That's right,
but like I was saying before, we've got a massive module on this in our upcoming course that we're doing. So Renee, if you do want to get in contact with us, I'm going to put our email address in the comments below. And we will be looking for some people to help us with some beta testing and everything for our new course that we've got coming up. So we've got, like I was saying, we've got all the scripts. We've got
Facebook replies,
how to go over or how to cut through objections.
Probably a video with me pretending to be on the phone.
Terms and conditions, stuff like that.
Conditions.
So if a client gets irate, because you've got all these things in place beforehand, you've sent them confirmation messages, you've tried to contact them via the phone, you've tried to message them on Facebook, all this type of stuff, and then they've told you, yes, I'll be there, and then they don't show up. Why should you feel bad taking that booking fee from them? They've now wasted your time.
That's right.
And you've sat there literally in your salon waiting for them when you have probably other people beating down your door that want to be with you in an appointment, and this person hasn't given you the time of day.
That's right.
Again, like we were saying, emergencies, things like that, 100% understand. But this is all stuff that we get really in depth through in one of our modules that we've got. So
it's huge. It's consuming a lot of our sleep.
And this is all numbers. So Steve's got his amazing numbers here. This is his forte. These are numbers, and we want to show you how taking booking fees does not harm your business, but it actually enhances your business.
So just because we can sit there and say, do this, do that, this is why, at the end of the day, you need proof. And the proof is
we've been doing this for 3 years. That's proof, first of all. This is not we've just tried it this month and it's great.
No, we didn't just release it yesterday. So just for this year alone, we have done 3,851 services. So that's between January 2019 and about 10 minutes ago.
So is it probably, what would you say, about 90% of those have booking fees?
Oh, it's probably more than that.
Yeah.
I'd say we sit
I'm just
about
the 15-minute ones and stuff like that.
I'd say we've probably got booking fees. I think we sit around about $15,000 in booking fees on the system.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's
a fair
15,000. Yeah. So out of that, and again, same time period since the 1st of January to the 23rd of July.
So what was that number again?
3,851 services we have done since the start of the year.
Yeah.
So in that time, we've had 40 services not show up.
We still got paid though.
40 services people have not shown up for. So for anyone that likes percentages, that's 1.038% of our services don't show up. So that's 98 point something percent that do show up.
But we still got paid.
And we still got paid.
Yeah.
So booking fees
are a huge deterrent.
They are, because it makes people responsible. The one thing that people don't want to do is waste or give away free money. They think this is, them giving away free money. So they're going to make sure that they make the time, that they attend your salon, that they attend their appointment, because they've half paid for it. So it makes them responsible. It makes them accountable for their actions. You're accountable if you stuff something up. They're accountable if they don't come into your salon.
And to also just elaborate on Renee's any tips for irate customers.
Yep.
You'll actually find a lot of people that know that you're going to take their booking fee suggest that you take it.
Yep.
They're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. My kid's home from school sick today, and I've got an appointment at 10 o'clock this morning. I won't be able to make it. I totally understand you're going to have to take my booking fee, but can I book another appointment? I've got my card with me.
Yep.
That happens way more than people getting pissed off at us that we've taken their
There's
booking
probably
fee.
3 pissed off people I can think of
In
the top of my head in 3 years.
And there's way more that go, I understand you have to take it.
There's more times that I turn around and go, look, don't worry about it. I'm not taking it. I will sort you out. Don't stress. It's I know it's a scary thing. It sounds scary.
It sounds so scary that I'm going to lose all my customers and no one's going to like me and blah, blah, blah.
People are actually going to respect you more purely because you run your business. You're making those people accountable for their actions.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Booking fees are my thing. I'm big on it. I sit on the counter constantly.
Yeah, Steve is on front counter, so he deals with a lot of it. So people wanting to move and swap and change their appointments and all this type of stuff. So that's why this module that we've got is just
it's
massive.
It's huge. Honestly, I could talk about booking fees and why you should do it.
And how
probably for a week on end and not breathe or shower, but that would get stinky.
And he'd have you at the end of it going, everyone that walks through my door is I'm taking a booking fee for, and I'm not taking no for an answer. As long as you do it in such a beautiful, nice way, and you're not like, all right, hand over your credit card details, I'm going to need $50 for your appointment. Probably not the best way to do it. So lots of different ways to go about doing it and handling the objections and stuff.
So again, if you guys are interested in learning more about your booking fees, if you're serious about the ins and outs, how to incorporate it, how to launch it, how to deal with those people that actually can be a little bit annoying, seriously, drop a comment into the comment section down below. We are releasing this course in the next probably next 2 months. I think we've just got a couple of videos to record, and then you guys will get first dibs on it.
Yeah, perfect. So we will pop our Donna.
Hey, Donna.
Oh, that's our fellow amazing Nala customer service award winner. So
Donna's amazing with her customer service, and
Dania.
Dania, sorry.
She's amazing with her customer service.
Yes.
She even won the NALA Customer Service Award in the world for the best customer service in lash stuff. So if she is telling you she has not yet lost a client due to charging a no-show fee, that is telling you something. So
get onto it. Seriously, start looking.
Or get onto us and we will help you.
Messages, please.
Yeah. So I'm going to drop our Facebook link into the comments and also our email address. Please send us an email if you'd like to be a part of our beta testing that's coming up very, very, very soon. We're going to be doing free discovery calls with everyone as well, and really helping you excel and grow your salon like crazy.
Yes, bring on salon success.
That's true. We need to get a sign.
Yeah, it's Vista.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will be live very, very shortly again with another Salon Growth Session.
See you.